Welcome back to Strength, Strategy, and Mindset. This is day number 79, and I'm Dr. Dwain Woode. That's Wood with an E. The E stands for endocrinology. Here I educate, I empower, and I encourage you to take charge of your health in your life, avoid complications, and go to the next level. We're creating the life we've always wanted, and we are living limitless lives. We're going to jump right into our warm-up exercises. Remember, our warm-up is designed for us to increase the temperature in our body, increase the heart rate, increase the blood flow, get those joints moving and a little relaxed so that as we get into the rest of our workout, that we decrease the chance of injury, but also increase the ability of our body to get oxygen and nutrients to the muscles that we're about to stress, right? We're about to put on some tension. So let's go ahead and do that. And as you see, we are back in our workout space. We were traveling several days ago, but we are back now and continuing in the process. So let's go ahead and we're going to do our arm twist. And let's go ahead and do that. We're going to do 10 forwards, 10 backwards. And let's go ahead and get started. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Go ahead and put one of these down. And we're going to get to our cross-body leg swings. Let's go ahead and do that. We're going to do 10 on each leg with a 5 count as we go from left to right. So let's go ahead and get started. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Let's go ahead and switch over to the other leg and we'll do the same thing. 10 with a 5 count from left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that is our 10. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to do our forward reaches. And if you don't have dumbbells, you can do this without the dumbbells. And we just do isometric versions of this. And the idea is that we are going to tense up our chest muscles, our arm muscles, the muscles in our neck. Of course, we got our core activated. We got our feet shoulder width apart. And we are trying to engage as many muscles as we can. So let's go ahead. We're going to do 10 of these with a 5 count as we do a reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And back. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And back. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And back. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And back, and that gives us our 10. So let's go ahead and we're going to do our high knee marches. We're going to do 60 seconds of those, and our goal is to get those knees as high as possible with a 1-2 count. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, right? So that's what we'll do. Let's go ahead and get started. And 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Want you feel that temperature going up? Yeah, that heart starting to beat. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. Beat faster. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. Keep that count going. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, we got about 30 seconds more to go. Here we go. Here we go. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 15 seconds to go. 2, 1, 2. Come on, get those knees up. Get those knees up. 1, 2. Okay, you ready for that? Last 10. Here we go. Here we go. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, yeah, really felt that. Let's go ahead and get these down. And we're gonna go down to the floor and we'll do our pelvic tilt. And so we have our feet flat on the ground. We're gonna tilt our hips up so that we can get a fist height under us, kind of like this, right? We're gonna do 10 of those. And once we go up, we're gonna do a 5 count. But the goal is to get our backs flat. And I usually put my hands flat on the ground. Let's go ahead and get started. Ready? And here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And down. 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And down. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And down. I think that's 5, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll call that 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 9. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's 10. All right? All right, so let's go ahead and get to our bench and begin our dumbbell curls. And we're doing 3 sets of 8 of these. And we've increased the time between the two. Remember, we went up on our weights. Went up on the weights. So as we go up on the weights, we decrease or increase the amount of time between the sets. And then as we get stronger, as we're able to do this more, then we'll shorten that time as we did last time and go directly from one set to the next. But today, we're gonna do 1 set, take a break, 2 sets, take a break, and then get into the 3rd set. All right, let's get started. And up, and down, and up, and down, and up, and down, and up, and down, and up, and down. That's 4. Up and down, that's 5. Up and down, that's 6. Up and down, that's 7. Up and down, that's 8. And then that's our break. All right, so just a brief break between these two. And so, strength, strategy, and mindset. And so your strength, we've talked about the strategy and the mindset. And one thing that I want to remind you of is that structure will trump motivation every single time. Motivation will come, motivation will go, but structure is where that's where the gold is. And on our show on Monday, our Dwain Woode MD Live, we introduced the Limitless Living Accelerator, which is designed to put structure to the things that we're doing. I shouldn't say structure, put consistency, add consistency to the things that we're doing. The accelerator is the container that has all of the things that we've been learning, right? The 100-day walk to consistency, the strength, strategy, and mindset, the fasting that we do on our show, balanced bites, the Limitless Living Health Action Plan, and how do we install that into ourselves. So if you've not been to our main show yet on Monday nights, 7 p.m. Central, you want to make sure you get there, because that is where we are walking through the Triple E formula for success. We educate, we empower, we encourage, and the community that is growing is amazing. So make sure that you get there and you join us, and that you would look at the website and look at that accelerator, because it is an amazing process as we're walking through the Limitless Living Health Action Plan and the things that we do. The other thing is that on the channel, you'll see some changes to the main page there, and you'll see just two right now. You'll see just two playlists. One is called Start Here. So if you're looking to jump in, looking to say, okay, where do we start? If I come and see all this stuff on the website, all the things that we've been doing, all the things we've been talking about, how do I get started? Or you're pointing somebody to the channel, start here. That's what it says, start here. And the second playlist that you'll see is the playlist that lists what we've been doing this week. So if you've gone away for a while, hey, let me go back, let me find out, what are they doing this week? What are we walking through? And you look at that one that says videos for this week. So make sure that you get there and work through the process. All right, so let's get to the second set. And up, and down, and up, and down, and up, and down, that's 3, up, and down, that's 4, up, and down, and up, and down, that's 6, up, and down, and up, and down, that's 8. A break there. Had some good friends who came to the channel, were looking to jump in, looking to get started, and say, hey, where do we start? And so that spurred the idea to, and all the other videos are still there, right? According to what I'm told, we have uploaded over 2,000 videos on the channel. So all of those videos still there. This streamlines it, and then in the videos, if you're watching a video, it will reference something else that maybe you want to go and take a deeper look at or get some more information. All the other videos are still there, but this is a streamlined process that gets you started quickly and accelerate, right? Accelerate what you're doing. Let's go ahead and get to this last set. And here we go. And up, and down, and up, and down, and up, and down, and up, and down, that's 4. Up, and down, that's 5. Up, and down, that's 6. Up, and down, that's 7. And up, and down, that's 8. All right. Let's go ahead and get these down, and we'll move to our seated knee extensions. There we go. We're going to do 10 alternating each leg with a 5 count when we do the extension. Ready? Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10. All right. Let's go ahead and we're going to move into our curl and presses. So let's go ahead and grab dumbbells. All right. So remember, feet shoulder width apart. I'm going to do 3 sets of 8. Let's go ahead and get started. And up, twist, press, down, twist, 1. Up, twist, press, down, twist, 2. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 3. And up, twist, press, and down, twist, 4. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 5. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 6. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 7. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 8. All right. I'll take a break there. And your workouts should be smooth. You like that word? One of the points that I wanted to make as we were traveling was that we've been doing this now. So these workouts that you're doing, you should be able to jump in and kind of walk through them almost without thinking through the process, right? Because we've done the same thing, the same order, the same rotations. And what I was excited about was last night I came home and our air is out. And so I laid on the couch right in this door, and I was supposed to come out with my son. And so I fell asleep. And so when I woke up, of course he was in bed. And so we were talking later this morning, actually, today. And I said, hey man, so what happened? And he said, well, I got up and you were asleep. And so I came out and I worked out. And so he walked through the routine, the circuit by himself. And so that is the idea, that now it is consistent. And so you can jump in and you can work and go through the process. If you need additional time, as I always say, you can use the videos and play them again. But you can be anywhere now. And if there are dumbbells around, you use them. But if not, you do your 5-minute circuit. It is what we do. It is who we are at this point. All right, here we go. And up, twist, press, and down, twist, 1. And up, twist, press, and down, twist, 2. And up, twist, press, and down, twist, 3. And up, twist, press, and down, twist, 4. And up, twist, press, and down, twist, 5. And up, twist, press, and down, twist, 6. And up, twist, press, and down, twist, 7. And up, twist, press, and down, twist, 8. All right, let's take a break. And that is, remember, part of the strength that you've been walking through, doing the circuit so much that it is now ingrained. Part of the consistency comes with familiarity. Remember that automaticity, the neuroplasticity that develops as your body makes those connections with the synapses. And so you have muscle memory now. So literally muscle memory, but your body is able to do that. It's kind of like when you get in your car and you are going to work or going to school or going somewhere that's familiar. Sometimes you don't even have to think about it. You get in the car, turn it on, and your body just takes you there. And you show up and you're like, oh my goodness, look at this. I'm here already. I didn't even remember making turns, getting off the highway, getting off the exit, whatever it is, and you're there. And that's the idea here, that your body is learning to remember. And you've done it so much. You've been so consistent that the body just remembers. It has that memory. All right. Let's go ahead and get our last set in. And here we go. And up, twist, press, and down, twist, 1. And up, twist, press, and down, twist, 2. And up, twist, press, and down, twist, 3. And up, twist, press, and down, twist, 4. And up, twist, press, and down, twist, 5. And up, twist, press, and down, twist, 6. And up, twist, press, and down, twist, 7. And up, twist, press, and down, twist, 8. All right, let's get this down, and then we'll move to our squats. And for that, we're gonna grab our kettlebell, a dumbbell, and we're gonna do the isometric version, and then of course we'll move into the dumbbell and then the kettlebell. So let's do 3 sets of 8. Feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. Press against my palms, and let's go ahead and let's get started. Ready? And here we go. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. And get the dumbbell back in our position, and let's go ahead and get started. And 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we're going to take a short break between that set and this one. Whew. Felt that last one. Those last 2 actually. All right. It's another short break, and then we get into the kettlebells. So one of the things that I want you to be working on, okay, is just your timing. When is this going to be done? I know a lot of you are doing it in the morning, following us as we go through. As you are looking at your schedule, metabolic optimization via exercise, as you're moving through that, your schedules may change, like mine did a couple weeks ago, or last week actually. Well, just a few days ago, to be honest. And so I had to make a pivot. I had to make a change. And so doing late at night, during the day, whenever you can, right? The idea is not sameness, but the idea is consistency. And so consistency says I'm showing up. When I get there, the things I do, the order I do it in, or even the procedures I do may differ, but I'm showing up with my best self, with my best health, and with my best plans. All right, let's go ahead and get into this last set. And we're gonna use our kettlebell. Feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. We're gonna act like we're sitting and then bend the knees. Here we go. And 1, and 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. All right. Get this down. And we're going to move to our hammer curls. So go ahead and grab our weights. And for the hammer curls, we're going to try to go directly from one set to the next. So 3 sets, pretty much back to back. Set 1, you hear me say, this is now set 2. Set 2, okay, this is set 3, and we'll try to walk through that way, okay? All right. And here we go. Up, and down, up, and down, and up, and down, and up, and down, up, and down, up, and down, that's 4, up, and down, up, and down, up, and down, up, and down, that's 6, up, and down, up, and down, up, and down, and up, and down, that's 8, up. This is the next set. Up, and down, up, and down, and up, and down, that's 2, up, and down, up, and down, up, and down, and up, and down, that's 4, up, and down, up, and down, up, and down, and up, and down, that's 6, up, and down, and up, and down, that's 7, up, and down, and up, and down, that's 8. Third set, up, and down, up, and down, up, and down, and up, and down, that's 2, up, and down, up, and down, up, and down, up, and down, that's 4, up, and down, up, and down, up, and down, and up, and down, that's 6, up, and down, up, and down, up, and down, and up, and down, that's 8. Woo, yeah. Went directly into those sets, and you should feel that tension. Remember, time under tension is our friend. Time under tension is our friend. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to get to the floor, and we're going to do our dead bugs, and also do our crunches. So dead bugs and crunches. Let's get to the floor, and we're going to do our dead bugs. And the goal for this is we've got our arms straight up. We're going to lift our legs so that it's parallel to the floor. Arms straight up to the ceiling, and we're gonna do 10 of these. All right, we're gonna stretch out. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Awesome. Let's go ahead and do our stomach crunches. And we're going to do 10 of those as we do our crunch, and we're going to do a 5 count when we get here, okay? So here we go. Up. As we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 9. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's 10. All right. And so we're back now. We're going to do the lateral raises, right? Lateral raises. And then we'll move into our balancing exercise. So if you give me just a minute. Crunches, dead bugs, interesting, right? All right, so let's go ahead. And once again, 3 sets of 8. And this one, if you recall, we'll just kind of walk through this. I may not give you a count until we get to the end of the set, but just follow along. And here we go. And up, and down, and up, and down, and up, and down, and up, and down. That's 4. Up, and down, and up, and down, up, and down, and up, and down. Okay, I'm going to take a quick pause. Not a break, but there's a pause. Let's get into the second set. Here we go. And up, and down, 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 and up, and down. That's the last one for that set. Let's go ahead. We're going to take a break, actually, this time. All right, let's go ahead and let's get into our last set. All right, and here we go. And up, and down, up, and down, and up, and down, and up, and down, and up, and down, and up, and down, up, and down, and one more for this set, and here we go. And up, and down. All right. Hey, did you feel that? Feel that last one? Yeah. All right. Let's move right into our balancing exercise. And as you know, I like to do this one last because it reminds me of so many different things. First of all, it reminds me that I am striving for balance in all areas of my life. The domains of health, and we talked about those. If you've not seen that series yet, go back to our channel and you'll see us walking through that series. So paying appropriate attention to the various aspects of my life, right? That's called the domains of health. And making sure that not necessarily that I'm giving equal time, right? Because we're not talking about being equal, but we're talking about being balanced. And so sometimes one area may need more time, but attention has to be given to everything to make sure that we are doing what we need to do to make those areas as smooth and as successful as possible. And that has to do with balance. So the balance, I love that concept because here in this space, as I'm exercising, as you're doing what you need to do, you need to be balanced. Because you imagine if I'm off balance and trying to do presses or curls even, or the cross-body leg swings, does not go well if I'm not balanced. And so that's the first thing. And then in our lives, other than just what we're doing here in our strength, strategy, and mindset, you want to make sure that you're striving for balance as well. So let's go ahead and get into this exercise. We're going to do 10 alternating each leg with a 5 count between each. So here we go. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and switch. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and switch. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and switch. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's 10. Awesome. All right. Let's get this down. And so just as we have been walking through this circuit, just like we did the warm-up, warm-up was intended to increase our temperature, get the heart rate going, get the blood flowing, and to get our joints loose. Went through the activity, went through the circuit. Remember, form, focus, foundation. We want to make sure that we have those in place to get through the circuit as successfully and as efficaciously as possible. And then we want to cool down. And the cool down is designed to help our bodies begin to relax, get those muscles that have been under tension, because the muscle, we've been using them, get those to begin relaxing, get the temperature to begin going down, called the cool down. And also to help us as we breathe to get much needed oxygen into the body. Because sometimes when we are exercising, we don't breathe as deeply, we breathe shallowly. And so now we get to expand those lungs and bring that life-giving oxygen into our body, into the cells, so that those muscles begin to heal and begin to recuperate, okay? So the other idea here in this part of the activity is that we are grounded. You know, we just came through the balancing exercise, understanding that we've got to be working on finding balance here in this space as we are doing our body, as we're doing strength, strategy, and mindset, but also balance in our lives. And so when you are in a space where things seem a bit out of kilter, out of sorts, right? You want to look to make sure that you are having balance in your life. And then here, to understand this grounding, right? So the ground, the place I'm standing on, the floor I'm standing on, wherever you are, if you're outside, if you're on the beach, if you are on the grass, the foundation below you is strong and firm, and it is grounded. It is the place. From this place, if I'm balanced and I have grounded, I have support below me, I can move and I can do anything. So here, right, the floor is not giving away. It's not soft. I'm not passing through the floor. It's not breaking below me. So as I'm doing my exercises, I have the assurance that what I'm doing right now, I can lift weights. I can change the weights. I can change my form. I can change my angle. I can change my holding, because below me, the foundation is solid. The same thing when you are in your life, as you're going through space. If you ever find yourself out of sorts, out of kilter, unsure, unsteady, give a cue to yourself, right? So find some ground, plant your feet firmly on the ground and say, okay, I'm grounded now. I'm balanced now. Now let me begin looking at all the things that may right now be causing me an issue, because I can figure this out. I'm efficacious. I have self-confidence. I know that I can, with decisions, with my choices, with my consistency, I am equal to, and I am able to pursue, and I'm able to become successful. All right. So let's go ahead and let's just imagine now the tension that's in our body, whatever the stress is. The muscles have been stretching. We've got resistance there. We got some lactic acid that's built up. We're going to be breathing here in just a minute, but I just want you to imagine all of that just kind of floating, and just draining out of your body, starting from your head, your forehead, into your face, into your jaw, your neck, into the shoulders, and it's continuing to flow down, upper chest, lower chest, upper abdomen, lower abdomen, into the hips, into the thigh muscles, into the hamstrings, into the calf muscles, into the ankles, into the feet, and now we're going to push it out of the soles of our feet into the ground. Just push all of that out and feel those muscles relaxing and feel the tension going away. Just pushing, just pushing, just pushing. And then now we're going to take some big deep breaths, right? So breathing in that oxygen, breathing out the carbon dioxide, breathing in life, breathing out death, breathing in efficaciousness. So now let's do our breathing exercise. We're going to do 5 of those, and the 5th one we're going to do a breathe in, and we're going to hold it for 5 count, and then breathe out. But we're breathing in success, we're breathing out failure, we're breathing in the inner coach, we're breathing out the inner critic, we're breathing in self-confidence, we're breathing out self-doubt. We're breathing in the idea that we can be successful, that we are able and we are competent, and breathing out this idea that we are not competent. Breathing in the growth mindset and breathing out the fixed mindset. Let's go ahead and let's take those breaths in through our nose and out through our mouth. Let's do it. In through our nose, in, and out through our mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And this one we're going to breathe in and hold it for a 5 count, in through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then breathing out. Feel those muscles relaxing, feel the tension dissipate. Feel that life-giving oxygen that just came in. Feel the body cooling down. Yeah. And you know what time it is, just like that. Let me grab my hat. You have shown up for another day, another time, another episode, 79 times. 79 pieces of data, 79 pieces of proof, 79 pieces of evidence that says that you're willing to do what you need to do to be successful, that you are making the choice to put your metabolism, to put your strength, to put your life, to put your health first. And I am so proud of you, because that's what Limitless Living says. It says that we are not allowing anything, nothing from outside or nothing from inside, to prevent us from doing what we need to do. We're showing up. And we're coming with our A game, right? We're showing up with our best selves, our best health, and the best plans for our life. We're pushing through the borders. We're pushing through the boundaries. We're pushing through those things that would constrain us. We're knocking down those obstacles, and we are going to be successful. So I'm very proud of you that you are here for another day. We continue the process, strength, strategy, and mindset. That's what we're doing. And we will see you as we move through this space. This is Dr. Dwain Woode. That's Wood with an E. The E stands for endocrinology. Here I educate, I empower, and I encourage you to take charge of your health and your life. Avoid complications. We're going to the next level, and we're creating the life we've always wanted. And we will see you tomorrow for day number 80 of strength, strategy, and mindset.